Hello and welcome to Big Orbit's Cardfight Vanguard weekly update. My name is James, and today I'll be going through the cards shown throughout the past 7 days. Starting with a triple R, we have Neo Nectar's Midsummer Flower Princess Lieta. Her skill is Act Vanguard Circle once per turn, counterblast 1, and choose a face down card from your G zone with the same name as this unit, and turn it face up. Choose up to one card from your hand, put it into your soul. This unit gets the same card name as all cards in your soul. Search your deck for up to a number of cards with the same card names as this unit, equal to 1 plus the number of face-up cards in your G-zone, call them to separate rearguard circle, and shuffle your deck. If the number of face-up cards in your G-zone is 2 or more, choose 3 of your units. They get plus 3000 power until the end of turn. It was a nice touch making the soul charge a choice. This best for if you have an empty field, as you don't need rearguards to clone, and now the card you ride is no longer useless. I don't think the plus 3000 power is really necessary, as you'll be getting all the bloom power anyway, but it may push you over a point that makes your opponent not able to guard anymore. Plumeria Flower Maiden Charl is a grade 2 and another triple R. Her skills are auto rearguard circle when this unit attacks a Vanguard. If you have a Vanguard with Ranunculus in its card name, you may look at the top 7 cards of your deck, call one card with the same card name as any of your units from among them to open circle, and shuffle your deck. And Bloom Auto Rearguard Circle Generation Break 1, when your unit with the same card name as this unit is placed on Rearguard Circle, choose one of your rearguards until the end of turn, it gets power plus 4000 and boost. This first skill is fantastic, and not only does it not cost anything, but it is also pre-G, which will work great for if you're going against opponents that are trying to stall you. It's unfortunate that the new unit has to be called to open Rearguard Circle, so you can't get too many attacks in. Still, but it does still set up the field nicely for a big powered turn. Sacred Tree Dragon Rainbow Cycle Dragon is a single arc G-Guardian for Neos. It has auto choose 2 normal units with the same card name from your drop zone and put them to the bottom of your deck in any order. When this unit is put into the G zone face up, you may pay the cost. If you do, turn this card face down. This is good. So you can G-Guard, as normally you can't G-Guard when you have 4 face-up G-Guards in the G-Zone. But with this, you can get more chances to pull off more G-Guards. It is only 15,000 shield, so I'm not sure how useful it really is, and it can be counterproductive if you are trying to aim for the GB8. Resistant Lemon is a Quintet Wall for Neos. She has the usual Quintet Wall skill, and auto choose a card from your drop zone and put it to the bottom of your deck. When this unit is placed on Guardian Circle, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your other Guardians. If you have another unit with the same card name as that unit, call 2 cards from the top of your deck to Guardian Circle. So with these skills, you can do one or the other, or both skills at once. Calling 7 cards from the top of your deck would usually be a stupid amount, but a lot of Neo Nectar decks can recycle cards frequently. Electro Butcher Dragon is a grade 3 for Narukami. He has auto counterblast 1 when this unit is placed on rearguard circle, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your opponent's rearguards in the front row, retire it and bind that card face up. And then he has auto rearguard circle Generation Break 1 Thunderstrike 3. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, this unit gets power plus 3000 until the end of that battle. An on-place retire is always useful. The problem is his grade, but as it will mostly be used for Vanquisher, it really depends on how important the original Vanquisher is to your deck. The Thunderstrike is also nice, as with a 7k booster this unit will then become 21,000. Lightning Strike of Aspiration Helena is an old face with a new skill. Auto Rearguard Circle Generation Break 1 Thunderstrike 3 Counterblast 1 when this unit is placed on Rearguard Circle, if you have a Vanguard with Vanquisher in its card name, you may pay the cost. If you do, draw a card and this unit gets power plus 2000 till the end of the turn. The draw is nice, but I don't think this will be used much, as decks will be filled with ways to bind cards, and most of those types of cards are grade 2s. It's still a nice option though if you're finding yourself low on hand in games. Drag Wizard Noish is a double R grade 2 for the Shadow Paladin. He has auto Generation Break 1, Ritual 3. When this unit is placed on Rearguard Circle, look at 5 cards from the top of your deck, call up to 1 grade 1 or less card to Rearguard Circle from among them, and shuffle your deck. And at the end of turn, put that unit to the bottom of your deck. If you called a unit with the Ritual ability, until the end of turn, this unit gets plus 2000 power. Then, if it was a grade 1, this unit gets plus 3000 power. It shouldn't cause too much trouble if the card is going back on the bottom of the deck, as it is likely that the card will be retired through a skill before that can happen. Belial Owl is a good choice for this card, because then it becomes a draw on top of being a free retire fodder, but it does mean you don't get the plus 3000 because it's not a grade 1. Battle Sister Marmalade is an Oracle Think Tank, double R. She is a perfect guard that instead of having the counter charge ability, it lets you draw if you have 3 or less cards in hand. Although this doesn't seem like it will work most of the time, when you are being pushed back, this skill is going to be a godsend, just like Brave's perfect guard that allows you to pick out for free if you only have 1 card left in your hand. Dashing Stealth Rogue Genzo is a Nubatama card with After Image and Auto Generation Break 1. When this unit is placed on rearguard circle, choose one of your other rearguards and it gets power plus 2000 for each card in your opponent's bind zone until the end of turn. Although this is only an 8000 power, grade 2, for most things it would have been bad, but as it has After Image, that power up ability can be used over and over, which makes this card actually very decent. You may have to work a fair bit to get the good amount of cards in the bind zone, but the more you work, the bigger the payoff. The last card today is the RRR Chrono Dragon Gear Next for Gear Chronicle. Its first skill is act Vanguard Circle once per turn, Generation Break 2, Soul Blast 1, and choose a face down card from your G-Zone with the same name as this unit, and turn it face up. This unit gets Auto Vanguard Circle once per turn. At the end of the battle that this unit attacked, if you have a Gear Dragon Heart card, reveal up to 3 Zodiac Timepiece cards from your hand or rearguard circle in total, and put them to the bottom of your deck in any order. If you put 3 cards away, stand this unit, and it gets Drive -2. To add to this, he also has Continuous Vanguard Circle Generation Break 4. During this unit's second battle, it gets power plus 10,000 and drive plus 1. So in actual fact, when this unit stands for his second attack, as long as you're on GB4, which isn't hard these days, you only get drive -1. Putting away the rear guards doesn't even hurt a lot of the time, as if you're time leapt, then you're not really going to lose anything. And that is everything for this week. Be sure to check out next week when I'll be going through the cards shown throughout the next 7 days, and be sure to leave a comment if you have any questions about the cards or you just want to give your opinions on them. So I hope to see you next time. Bye!